You did it. You chased the dream. You bought the course, read the books, hustled at 5 a.m., drank disgusting protein shakes. And now, look at you. You finally made it. Money, the green dopamine, the validation serum, the reason you sacrificed weekends, relationships, hobbies, and your lower back. And yet, why does it still feel empty? This isn't some dramatic money is evil speech. Money is great. It buys freedom, comfort, and sushi delivered at midnight. The problem isn't money. The problem is you made it your entire personality. In the next minutes, we're going to dissect, with surgical precision and brutal honesty, how turning money into your life's purpose is quietly turning you into a soulless productivity zombie. Ready? No? Perfect. Let's play a little game. Imagine you wake up tomorrow with $100 million in your account. Now answer honestly. Would you even know what to do next? Most people wouldn't, because for years your entire identity has been built on chasing money, not living with it. The pursuit of money gives you a sense of purpose. The possession of money steals it. You were so busy climbing the mountain that you never stopped to ask, what happens when I reach the top? Spoiler alert. You'll find yourself on that beautiful mountaintop, surrounded by luxury, drinking overpriced champagne, while silently Googling existential crisis symptoms. Because once money is no longer the target, your brain panics. Wait, if I'm not chasing money anymore, what am I even for? Psychologists call it the hedonic treadmill. It's the lovely little mechanism that ensures you stay unsatisfied forever. You wanted $100K, then $500K felt better, but the guy on Instagram makes $2 million a month selling crypto courses. So now you feel broke again. No matter how much you earn, your brain resets the bar. Every single time. Like a hamster on a treadmill, you run faster but go nowhere. Except hamsters at least get snacks. You get burnout, anxiety, and that delightful 2 a.m. voice whispering, "Is this really it?" Welcome to the Church of Grind, where rest is a sin, sleep is weakness, and vacations are for broke people. You've heard the sermons. If you're not working 16 hours a day, someone else is. While you sleep, your competitor is closing deals. You can rest when you're dead. Newsflash, you might get there sooner than you think if you keep this up. The modern world sold you a brilliant lie. Productivity equals worth. You started chasing money, but somewhere along the way, you became addicted to being busy. Doing became your drug. Hustle became your identity. Grinding became your personality. And the dopamine? Oh, it's delicious. The inbox zero. The LinkedIn post bragging about your 4 a.m. routine. The standing ovation for canceling family dinner because you had to take a client call. But busy doesn't mean fulfilled. Productivity gives you the illusion that you're in control, that you're building something meaningful, that you're not wasting time. But in reality, you're just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic of your mental health. The more you produce, the more you fear stopping. Because if you stop, you might actually have to face that terrifying question. Who am I when I'm not producing? You know, like a human being with hobbies, relationships, and a soul. And let's not forget, for you, money isn't even money anymore. It's a scoreboard. You don't spend it to enjoy life. You collect it like a deranged gamer, obsessed with high scores. Net worth, portfolio growth, passive income streams. Your life has become one giant Excel spreadsheet where your self-worth rises and falls based on digits. Meanwhile, your friends, they've stopped calling. Your relationships, transactional. Your hobbies, you don't have time for those, unless market analysis counts as a hobby. But hey, you're winning, right? Right? Here's the final punch in the face. You don't own your money. Your money owns you. You think you're building freedom. What you're really building is a golden cage. Spacious, shiny, impressive to visitors. But a cage, nonetheless. You check your investments before your coffee. You track market trends on vacation. You can't enjoy a simple dinner without calculating ROI on time spent. Your mind is permanently monetized. Every raise bought you a bigger house. The bigger house needed nicer furniture. The nicer furniture needed a fancier neighborhood. The fancier neighborhood required private school for the kids. Private school meant keeping up with other successful parents. And now, you're working twice as hard to maintain a life you don't even have time to enjoy. Congratulations. You've upgraded from paycheck to status to status. Here's what nobody puts on the balance sheet: the friendships you neglected, the kids you barely saw grow up, the partner who sleeps alone while you work late, the passions you abandoned because they didn't scale. This is the soul tax. You paid for success with fragments of yourself, one small trait at a time, until you look in the mirror and barely recognize who you've become. But here's the most twisted part: you can't stop. Because stopping feels like failure, rest feels like laziness, and admitting you're unhappy, that would mean admitting you built the wrong life. So here you are, rich, respected, successful, and yet hollow. The money was supposed to buy freedom, but all it bought was a high-class prison with slightly better Wi-Fi. The question isn't how much you're worth. The question is, what did it cost? And more importantly, are you willing to stop before it costs everything else? If this made you uncomfortable, good. That means you still feel something, which means you still have time to reassess, time to untangle your self-worth from your net worth, time to choose life before the spreadsheet eats you alive. If this hit a nerve, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more uncomfortable truths like this, you know where the subscribe button is. We're just getting started.